What's up, YouTube? Man, y'all, I'm in traffic today, so I figure I end up shooting a little bit of a video. You know, talk with y'all. What we gonna talk about today, man? We gonna talk about getting y'all CDL because I realized something. I realized that not everybody is on the same level and everything like that. And I got a few gems, man. I want to give y'all. You know, I know a lot of y'all that want to get into the trucking game. Um, you got people telling you that you gotta pay, $4,000, $5,000, 3,000, whatever. It's gonna be in the thousands if you want to go to a trucking school or whatever. I just want to let y'all know, you know, tell y'all my story of how I got my CDL and how I've helped other people get their CDL, which was, I think it was a better way. How I ended up giving one of my homeboys the game. He had just got out of prison or whatever. He ended up doing, I think, like 20 years or something like that. And he was telling me how he wanted to, be a truck driver. That was his dream, man. So, let me start it off by, telling you how I got mine. I ended up going through TWC, which is the Texas Workforce Commission. I don't know how it is in y'all states or whatever, but from what I understand, different states have amount of money that they get, and they put towards different trades and things for you to learn like a trade or whatever. So it might be a thing where you guys can do what I did. Go through, whatever is the TWC for your state. Because when I started out or whatever, I started out in Texas. I started out in Fort Worth, Texas. And I end up running into this old school cat, man. He had his own truck, and he was telling me how for the week or whatever, he ended up making $5,000. At the time, I'm over here working at Walmart making $7 an hour. Homeboy telling me he over here making 5 racks in 1 week. Oh man, shoot. So he ended up linking me up with, I guess, the chick that he was, dealing with or whatever. She worked for TWC. Well, I ended up calling up TWC, and man, she ended up getting fired. So I didn't let that stop me. I was like, man, I still need to go on and get my license, because whenever I tell this story, I tell everybody this, man. I hated working at Walmart so bad that even the paint on the wall got on my nerves. They had that yellow paint on there, man. I even hated the paint on the wall. I couldn't stand the paint on the wall. So, yeah, I had to bust a move, man. I ended up going to TWC. They sent me out there to Dallas. And when I went to Dallas, the state had paid for not only for me to be able to go to truck driving school, they paid for my what is it? What am I trying to say? Gas vouchers, and also like a little Motel 6 for me to stay at, because it was like about a month. Now, that was how I did it. This is the unconventional way, and we go, over here, man, we gonna be focusing on strategies and stuff. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And I'm gonna tell y'all a whole nother way to do it. This is what you do. This is what I did with my homeboy. When I was working for Waste Management, he was a helper. He had fresh out of prison. He was my helper. He would basically, I'll drive around, he'll get off to the side or whatever, and then pick up the trash and then, dump it or whatever. So, me wanting, just naturally the type of person I am, I want, to help other people elevate, which is why I'm more so on YouTube to help y'all. I think that if y'all go with my strategy, I'll be able to help out way more people than just him, with what I know worked. So this is what we did. I end up start requesting 2 helpers, right? And what I did was, on my route, there was a DMV or DPS, whatever your state is, what do y'all call it in y'all state? Uh, what we did was I made sure I got like an older gentleman, because he had the same kind of mentality I had, wanting to try to like elevate. I don't know, you got older haters too, but for general, if you listen to older people, they do want to see y'all succeed. Y'all just don't like to listen or whatever like that. But anyway, that's beside the point. This is what we did. I explained the situation to the second older gentleman. I told him, I said, hey, on this route or whatever, every Friday we pass by this DPS or this DMV. Would it be cool if we drop him off? He's gonna study in the truck this whole week, but Fridays you get on the truck with me and you help me out, and I'll, me and you, we can take care of this route or whatever. I'll drop my man's off and then let him go ahead and pass these tests. So I'm gonna give y'all something right here. Go to what is that? I think it's called the Trucker Report, or truckers.com or something like that, where they give the free test. You can put this in Google, man. They got the free test on there. I think it's like 3 tests. They combine and they switch back and forth, back and forth. This is what I told my homeboy. I told him, go ahead and fail the test as many times until you can't fail it no more, because you know the answers that well. And then on Fridays or whatever, pay the little $10 or whatever for you to pass your your test, and then gradually you'll end up having it. Now at the same time, when you sitting here passing your test, you paying a little $10 or whatever to pass the test, stack your bread. You guys need to have these strategies ready, man. Set your money up or whatever, to where you can put back like $500 to $1,000 or whatever. And when you do that, get on Craigslist and holler at some of these like people that's like looking for drivers or whatever, and say, hey man, all I need really is to take my test. In Fort Worth, they even got them on the side of the highway, man, where they'll say, you use this truck, rent this truck or whatever like that. Rent a truck, get your $500, rent a truck, and typically what they do is they'll let you keep practicing on their truck until you get proficient at back end and all that other stuff. And then, driving and all that, they'll teach you how to drive and all that. And once you learn how to do that, they will let you take their truck to go pass your test. The driving part of it. Boom, now you got your CDL. This is a little game, man. I wanted to just like show y'all, man. I'm gonna start from the beginning and try to like lace y'all up on a little bit of game of how to get into the trucking. I bought a truck. How to buy trucks. What to look for and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna be lacing y'all up on some game, man. Like, there's no dumb questions here. They ain't gonna, so I'm gonna sit here and humble myself and put myself in y'all shoes, and let y'all see how I figured out how to solve different problems or whatever. And then on the other side of it, I'm gonna be showing y'all, the mistakes I've made, so y'all don't have to make them going, as you elevate and go up in life, in your career and everything like that. But the 2 main things I want to tell you right now is, go do that practice test and stack your bread. That way you can go ahead and go, change everything up for yourself. I don't know where you at. If you hating the paint on the wall, wherever you working at, or you can't stand your boss or whatever, you want like a more type of situation where people leave you alone and you just work, and then you get off, you go home. I'm gonna show you all of that. I'm gonna show you guys how to, in other videos, how to go ahead and be local, straight out the rip. I can show y'all how to do that. When people be telling you gotta go over the road, you don't gotta go over the road. I can show you how to be local. I know a few of my partners, man, that has done that. They They didn't do any over the road. Matter of fact, the guy that I told you about, he ain't do any over the road. And we got it. All comes down to strategy. Once y'all get a strategy or whatever, you work your plan. Yeah, it's gonna be on and popping. There ain't gonna be nobody, nothing or nobody to stop you. So go on and click that subscribe, man, and like this video, man. Let's go up, man. We're gonna end the year strong. We're gonna end 2022 strong. We're gonna come up with strategies together, and this is just me, trying to help y'all out. So yeah, go on and click that like and subscribe button. I'ma holla at y'all.